Hello and welcome back to another episode of 8-Bit Breakdown. Crack,
Oh,
open a drink, and come along. As this week we have a special episode this week actually.
yes, this
Yep,
is 16-bit breakdown.
16-bit breakdown.
If you didn't notice the pattern, have we mentioned it before? I think we've alluded to it. We do 8 songs per episode
Yeah,
usually.
it's a bit
Uh,
of a double entendre.
yeah, today we're doing 16-bit breakdown, which oh fuck, these games aren't 16-bit. We're talking about Donkey Kong. Uh, and we chose 16 songs because they're so good.
it
uh,
was too hard not to
I
choose that
I put
many.
Jay on.
Yeah,
I
people put it
believe
on.
when I send Jay the play, I've always said to you guys that Donkey Kong music another level of good for
He's the
video
he's the
game
banner
music.
now. If anyone's been tabs
Yes,
on
he
our
is. He is
channel,
the channel banner. But yeah, I've always said to you how good Donkey Kong music is, and it sounds so weird to say that in like a normal social
no,
setting.
in all fairness, I get it because before I listened to it, I mean, it's weird. Like, obviously, I like video game. This whole fucking podcast was my idea, but listening to it now, I'm like, this isn't. This is like,
It's
insane.
like cinematic movie score level. Because in the Nintendo episode, we did do two pretty famous Donkey Kong tracks by David Wise. There's a lot of David Wise in this. I think he is 14 of the songs he composed.
He has an amazing.
Yeah, he's just. I mean,
Insane.
I think I sent you. I made this playlist because I actually know the games and you don't.
Yeah, I haven't played
Um,
any.
but
Well, that's a lie. Actually, I played the original Donkey Kong arcade game.
okay, well that doesn't have particularly good music to be honest. But it did. Actually, well, it did start. It did start the. I think there's a leitmotif of it. Like the
It's
intro.
important to the.
Actually, the episode should be titled Donkey Kong Country. To be fair, uh,
I mean, I'll just tell you, it's well, you guys know what the title is.
that's true. You do because the video is already made. But yeah, no. I mean, I say we just get into it. I'm familiar with very familiar with Tropical Freeze, which is most of this playlist. I have played. I think I played the first one and the second one, which are like the fan favorites currently on the Switch Online thing, the shitty emulators.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I think I cheated them because they let you use save states and they're actually hard as fuck. People say the modern ones are really difficult platformers, but honestly, I mean, I grew up with them, so that's why I don't think they are. But Jesus Christ, the the old ones are fucking horrible, but they're really good games. And I don't know if it wasn't for the soundtrack, I wouldn't like them as much. It's the soundtrack and the atmosphere of them.
yeah. No, I honestly like the art style. The kind of dream.
Yeah, I've like the old ones. Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's like I think I said on the Nintendo episode, it's like 3D models rendered and then bit crushed into 16-bit. I think that it gives it really, yeah, no, dreamy is a good word to describe it. I guess.
it's kind of yeah. It's kind of like
It,
imagine like close your eyes.
okay.
Imagine all right, you're forest.
Wow.
You've got a red tile.
Take it.
Exactly.
I'm going. Ooh, ooh,
Banana.
oh, yes. That yeah. So this is gonna be a long one. So I say we just play the first one.
Yep.
For
Strap
now.
in. This is DK Island.
Wow.
We a bit of that
Oh, we paused it
on a
right
bit.
before it
Yeah,
switches. Um.
we already went over a little 30-second margin there.
Yeah,
Keep us
it's
on
gonna
track.
be. This was definitely the hardest episode to pick 30 seconds for. I mean, if you're listening to these songs on their own, it's like probably 15 minutes. Don't include the looping. And did you say it took us an hour?
Yeah, it took us about an hour. We were really stuck with some of the. This one we got down rather quickly, but some coming up later We wish we could just play the whole song.
Yeah, we're stopping and just listening to the entire thing. Because I would, yeah, you would go back 30 seconds and I'd go, yeah, but wait, changes.
Yeah, yeah. You're like, oh, it's building to something. It's building.
No, but it keeps building and adding instruments. You'll see later when David Wise has modern instruments, still the old ones, but they build so much and get so much better, in my opinion. But yeah, the song itself, that's like the main Donkey Kong thing. I think
Yeah,
it's his leitmotif
it's the
in
main. Well,
Smash
it
Bros.
plays on some of the other songs as well, though.
Quite a few of them actually. It's pretty much just theme music, but I mean, for a first level for like a revolutionary game, it's pretty good. We only played 30 seconds, but that song is pretty sure it doesn't loop. It does end game, but that's 5 minutes. And the little bit we played before it completely changes into another song with the ambient jungle noises and the drums coming back in really slowly. It's so good. I think it's is it like a horn plugin or is that all purely just weird electronic samples
What
from all?
the actual horns?
Yeah, from yeah, the
I
horns.
think that both- they sounded pretty real.
I think so, but then obviously extremely bit crushed. But I mean, the first four of these are from classic DKC, but like I don't know that they might they'll be my favorite even compared to Tropical Ferns because
They're very jazzy.
yeah, no, they're you don't really get variation in genres that much with early video game music. It's mostly I don't know fast paced chiptune type of stuff. So this is really varied and really impressive for its time. We're just gonna be glazing David Wise for the entire episode. Fucking thing. From listening to this, he might genuinely be my favorite video game composer in terms of consistent quality. Absolutely, so fucking good. And this
It
fits.
is really good. It's very underrated. Like before this, I've never heard of him.
Yeah,
You told me he doesn't really get awards, which is insane.
no, I don't think he's gotten awards. He did Banjo Kazooie as well, which is a well-renowned soundtrack. Uh, the most praise I see from him is like niche YouTube channels and YouTube comments going, "This guy's amazing," but he
Yeah.
deserves more love. David Wise, if you want to be on the podcast, we're gonna.
Hit us up or our contact
I'm sure he's
details.
listening. I'm
Or,
sure he's
yeah.
listening. I say we just move on to the next one though. That is definitely not my favorite out of what we have lined up. I mean, we
Yeah.
just listened to them all before recording. But it's a good start. It's a very good start.
Well, I
This is
mean, as
basically
it goes on, we'll have a bit more. Yeah, I think that was just generally a good track. Not sure if you can find the playlist because there's a bit of weird stuff going on with that, but
yeah. The
the
playlist is
video for it
unlisted.
is very good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck. We were actually laughing the whole time the song was
It's like
played.
old timey like 60s
And
like
sing.
dancing, yeah, in like a
Yeah.
jazz club, I think, but they like sync it up with the piano and the horns and stuff.
I don't know how he did that. To be
I don't
honest,
know why.
very extra effort because he also this channel by the way, Jammin Sam Miller. This is what
Shout out Jammin Sam Miller.
no because the versions we're listening to is nowhere near how it sounded on the Super Nintendo or even most rips of it.
Yeah, because they're like restored or HD.
Well, I think he restores all the instruments and compiles them uh into like a studio quality mix, like how it would have sounded in the studio before they had to bite crush it. So that's really cool. This guy's good. But I don't know. Let's move on from the first level straight into the final boss of the first game.
This is Gangplank Galleon. That little droning note there.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite, like,
Like it.
instrument song, if you can call it an instrument.
I don't
Uh,
I don't even know what's going on. It's that heavy doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
yeah, the little melody of the dun 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 dun. It's very good. Yeah, the dun 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 dun. Yeah, I like this song because you don't know this boss fight, do you? Obviously, you
Well,
know
it's
K. Rool.
King K. Rool.
Yeah, but I swear you know him from like Smash Bros.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, the Smash Bros. Remix of this song is really good, but like for the original one, this fight, I have actually played it. Um,
Whoa.
I know. Yeah, it's really easy, and K. Rool kind of looks like a weird giant villain, but the switch up into like the electric, it's basically goes from like a pirate shanty into a hard rock, like high octane battle song, which is really cool. Even this fight has fake out credits. So K. Rool, you know the you don't know anything about Donkey Kong, do you? Okay,
Not
this is
really.
gonna be peak Virgin Campbell episode. Um, he, the Kremlings are like the crocodile villain things that he uh commands. So like they were the main enemies of the games, and he fake dies, and they show credits, but all of the C's are replaced with K's. There's fake out credits, and when he gets up, the soundtrack is adaptive, and then it plays the little snippet we showed you where it boosts into like kind of rock music. That's just really cool.
That's pretty cool.
Well, especially for a Super Nintendo game, I don't know if much was done with adaptive music back then. Pretty much, at least
It was
8
just
bit.
loops.
Well, 8-bit is like chiptune loops for like specific level themes, I think. But David Wise does full compositions for levels that are like 2 minutes long and appear once. It's actually insane. Uh,
Just so much effort.
I like that one. I might prefer the main Donkey Kong theme. To be honest,
Yeah,
there's a
that's
bit more
fair.
going on, but the little facts behind that are really cool. But Donkey Kong Country 2, which we covered before with the Forest Interlude.
Yeah, that was good.
Pretty sure that was your favorite on the Nintendo
On that
episode,
episode, yeah, I think so. Well, I had a top 3.
which was the last three, and we
Yeah.
agreed on that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh,
Bit of lore there. Going back to our very first episode, how
yeah.
long ago
Oh,
that was.
how much we've grown from then. We've
Now
gotten.
we're sitting pretty at what, 10 million?
Yeah, yeah. If we had 11 million by the end of the month.
We'll do a foot review.
Oh, whose feet? Both?
I think we do one
One each?
one pixel per sub.
Oh, okay. So we'll
Yeah.
get like an 8K image of our souls. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. If
So
you're
tell your
listening to this,
friends, tell your family.
yeah, tell your family, especially your family, and we'll do that. Let's just move on to Donkey Kong Country 2, man. I
Yep.
think this game has a better soundtrack in general. This is pretty famous one, I think, in terms of the niche fan base of these games. This is In a Snowbound Land. Restored. Well, their first 10 out of 10, in my opinion. Not that
Yeah.
we've
I
rated
mean,
them
yeah,
all,
we're not rating them because
but like
it's too much to keep track of.
that song, the
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 choir,
yeah, the
the high
choir and the
notes,
recurring synth
it's
ascending
so
the whole
nice.
time. Well, the thing about that song is when I was making the playlist for this video, I've never heard that uncompressed before. So the choir is usually very crushed, which sounds really cool in its own way, but hearing the vocals completely uncompressed is so good. Like it sounds like modern electronic music.
Yeah. I mean that's what I'm saying. Like David Wise, he made that as well, didn't he?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, this is David
Yeah.
Wise.
Like honestly,
Everything
if he
except
was
the
like
next.
just a normal artist, I feel like he could be so big in the electronic scene because the things he does,
It's just
it's
the amount of
insane.
layering instruments for like he did not need to do all that for the
Yeah.
Monkey game. Like we were looking at the footage there. You're just swimming around as a swordfish, and the environments are beautiful. I think it matches the environment and the vibe more than what you're actually playing, if that makes sense. Like I don't know, it's just for like the ice levels, but like underwater sunken ships. It's so good. The vibe is so nice. I love the use of choir in that.
Yeah, no, it's really nice. I think it gives not really like an eerie quality, but it makes the track feel like really, really wide, even when there's not much going on.
It kind of sounds like you're in cave.
Yeah, 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 exactly. That's what I'm
It
saying.
gives it's very like the very echoey choir and the majestic.
Like it can, and the high synth noises as well, because that was like kind of like an ice level, wasn't it? Right?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah,
like an
yeah.
ice. It's like underwater ice
Like
levels. I think it
the
plays
high
with you.
synths in there, I feel like so well capture like the feeling of like snow.
I remember seeing a YouTube comment when I first found this song. He said, um, he woke up. He woke up on a
You
snowy.
woke up.
He woke up. He woke up on a snowy day as a kid and played this game, and he said it was like a core memory. Yeah,
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know what it is, but like that little jingle, I mean, it's probably like some marketing thing that's been
I'm
put
the
into
little.
us.
I don't know if it's a snare hit, but the little breaks with the, you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
with like
about.
the reverb.
Yeah, no, the amount, just the reverb. He almost David Wise in these older ones at least almost sounds like in a trance inspired. I don't know if
Maybe,
that's.
yeah.
It reminds me of like recurring trance shit with the ascending synths in most of them. He uses a lot of synth that just ascends with the melody. Right?
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
Jay's the music person. You can explain the instruments a little better than me, but in my head, it
You mean
just
like crescendoing?
yeah, kind
Yeah.
of yeah. Well, yeah. All of his songs build and completely change the instruments and the tempo constantly. It's actually insane.
Well, I think a lot of it is he gets these different parts to move on their own throughout the song, and then he just builds them one by one, and then when he like gets into it later, they just all come and play together, and they just all work because he
Yeah,
like maps the song out beforehand and probably
but
works it
like
around that.
honestly, if you're gonna listen to any of these songs in full, do it with headphones. Like
Listen to all these songs. They'll be down in the
they're so
description
good.
below.
If you're into electronic music or any kind of, not even all ambience. These are all very varied from the ones I've picked. I think.
Yeah, we got some more high energy ones.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's some very high energy ones coming up, but just so good. I can't really put into words that well. You just need to listen to it. Like the vibes of all these songs is so peak, even in the realm of electronic music. I think you compared it to Aphex Twin.
yeah, a little bit.
I mean, he's not. I guess Aphex Twin is more of a recognized genius.
I mean, I would say Aphex Twin. I mean, to be fair, we don't know his like full potential because he's making these songs for games. He's not really making these just as like a, you know what, I'm gonna make.
But that, I mean, I feel like he is a little bit though, because he's clearly such a passionate
Well, yeah,
musician.
probably a little bit because I mean, you give these games to almost anyone else in the world, they definitely wouldn't think of this.
They probably just do like bongos.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Even as early as this, is incorporation of jungle instruments, I guess you could say.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not.
I mean, we were saying that while listening to it. We said it in the Nintendo episode. It's so weird how he manages to mix these live instruments and these synths and this bass, these drums, and you still feel like you're in the jungle.
Yeah,
Like
well,
it's
and
not what you would like normally. Like you go to jungle, you think what like timpani, marimba, bongo,
bongo.
shit like that. But he's like bringing in he brings those in,
He
but he
brings,
also
yeah,
subverts that.
he brings in electronic instruments that shouldn't fit at all, and somehow it's more impressive with these first four 16-bit. These are really compressed. I keep saying, but even with really compressed instruments and limited technology, which we said in the Nintendo one was a new instrument, basically. This is an
Yeah.
SNES sound chip. I just think DKC2 is better because he perfected sound chip more. You can tell the quality increase, I think, from the first one at least, I would say.
Yeah, yeah, you can hear it.
A little bit. But you could argue any of them. Any. song from DKC 1 or 2, I think best. But I mean, speaking of the one, the next one, this is like one of the most famous ones. Sticker Sticker Bush.
Stickerbush. Yeah, I was
Stickerbush
looking at that. I
Symphony.
wasn't sure if it was brush or bush.
It's Bush. People mispronounce it all the time.
Oh, a classic blunder.
So this is from DKC 2, and this is extremely famous. Play it.
I'm almost hard pressed to press that stop
Yeah,
button.
we are breaking our rules here. I
It's
think. I
so
think
good.
every song we've gone over 30 seconds
It's
because
just I can't find a good time to pause because it's just so good.
we're just closing our eyes. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps from that personally. I love that song. It's I think people put it on the same level as Aquatic Ambience. I think it might be better in my.
That was your favorite as well.
Yeah, last episode, yeah, or Forest Interlude, hard one. Got a Donkey Kong bias, but I'm sure you can see why. It's just so good. Again, the ascending synth. What is the instrument? The melody. The ding ding, the
I
ding.
think what I can hear is just all synth.
Yeah, but it's so well put together.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do you,
they're all playing all like the little warble there
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
warble. Yeah, that is the correct word. It is really hard to put into words though. It's just like you can hear the trance influence, and it's fully electronic. But we're looking at the thumbnail for the environment right now. It kind of fits perfectly. It's like,
It fits with that like dreamy aesthetic,
well, it's
like
like,
pixelated
yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
This is by the way one of the hardest levels in the game.
yeah, I can
So
see that. I don't even know what's going on here.
it's just like really precise spinning barrel shots for the whole
Oh,
stage. I'm pretty sure with like instant kill spikes everywhere. But like he purposely uses the
reminds me of Queen's Gardens,
Queen's Gardens.
Hollow Knight.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna get that one. I didn't get to that area
You had to.
for the base ending.
Yeah. Wait,
I don't think so. I don't remember Queen's
you
Gardens.
must have done Queen.
Oh, he manages to link everything to Hollow Knight.
I like Hollow Knight.
No, but that. So to you, that isn't better than Aquatic Ambience. I think it's on the same level. I
I think I'd bump this more.
Yeah, this
You
is more
know.
fun. This is more upbeat, definitely, but
Yeah.
it's also so tranquil
I
and
mean,
beautiful.
you can also totally like space out to this. Sit in your room.
Oh, I have.
Sit in like a dark room and just listen to
Pretty sure I've fallen asleep to this or shed a tear alone in my room.
it.
Like, no, I'm not even joking. Like, it's nostalgic to me, a little bit. Also, fun fact: I don't know if you've seen this video. You know the video that is it's got Japanese text over it as the title. Just the image of the background of this level. It's literally just a 15-minute rip of this song, but it's known online internet checkpoint. Have you never heard of this?
No, I haven't.
It's just this song, but people trauma dump in the comments.
No.
Basically, that's a mean way to explain it. But people are. It's just people. It's like updates on their life.
Or
Uh,
like, oh, when I first heard this song, I mom just
yeah, but
died or
it's not. Yeah,
something.
but it's not always about the song. Sometimes it's about playing the game as a kid. Sometimes it's like, oh, had a bad breakup, was suicidal. Like it's just a place for people to overshare and have the song in the background.
That's insane.
No, it's got like 14 million views. This is one of the most popular Donkey Kong songs. Maybe video game songs, but I can see why it brings out emotion in people, even if you don't. The context of it is a good song. Even people that don't like electronic music are a fan of this. If it's 13 million views,
Yeah.
there's got to
Yup.
be some people that are like, "Oh, this is pretty good."
Yeah, probably.
But no, so you prefer quiet ambience. That's what I'm arguing.
I think it's hard. I think I would have to listen to them back to back to really make a decision.
Should do that.
Yeah, I probably will. I'll do that tonight. Just cry.
Honestly, might cry. As I said before, sit in a dark room with surround sound headphones and just listen to these songs. They're so good, but especially the last two we played. I don't know. I feel like they make me emotional even without a nostalgic connection. Kind of hard because you listen to them for the first time fully in a room with me, so we're not really.
Yeah, we're kind of talking. We're not really like oh my.
I mean, we were to be fair, but
Yeah, but we weren't like
we literally stopped
yeah.
talking and went, "Oh my god, shut up! This is
Oh,
so good."
is this the song I danced to?
Pretty sure that was most of them.
Drop the shoulder.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The black dance move. Drop of the shoulder. White
Drop
people
of the
can't do that
shoulder.
one.
I can drop the shoulder. You can drop the shoulder. Have you been practicing?
I've not been practicing. It's just audio, so
Oh no, all right. Here's a life hack, right?
what?
Here's a life hack, right?
Okay,
Get into your room, put some music on, eat two digestives, leave the other
I got
half
that
for
written down.
later, and just drop the shoulder.
Okay, well, that's sage life advice. That's your internet checkpoint
Yep.
thing. That's you oversharing. Here's how I go over my depression.
That's me every night.
No, but I have danced to this song, but I've also laid in bed in a pitch black room with this song. Just
It's good for a
listen,
variety of situations.
and that's how you know it's good. But honestly, full body goosebumps from that one, and a lot of these are similar. But you want to move on from that? You got enough. You got more to say.
I mean it's a good song. I feel like as
Flawless song.
I think I said this as we go on, I think we'll have more to say just because well, not necessarily well, there's more going on in the tracks and
I'm very familiar with
yeah. You
Returns
know
and
more
Tropical
about
Freeze.
Tropical Freeze, so we'll have more to chat
And
about with that.
Returns. I grew up with this one actually as a kid because this was like a wee reboot.
I have heard of this one. Well, I've heard of
Really
all the
good
country
game.
games.
No, I mean you're not that big into platformers, but honestly,
I'm all right. I'm all right with them.
two of the best 2D platformers ever. Honestly.
That's a high bar.
Oh yeah, no, Tropical Freeze is regarded as maybe the best by a lot of people actually. But Returns wasn't composed by David Wise like these last four, so
Who do you know who it is?
I actually don't. I should have looked into that for that episode. Maybe the description of the video says it.
Nope.
No, it says the game released in 2010. I
The
knew that.
relaxing music from this and other levels in the same style.
Okay,
That's
thank you,
it.
Gaming Reinvented. Not quite the same level as a guy uncompressing this music, but all right. This is Sunset Shore from Donkey Kong Country Returns. Hey, um, yeah, I love that one. I have the nostalgia bias, but as a jazz song,
The
even
super jazzy again with the saxophone, especially.
well, I mean, this song is only 2 minutes, so this is a very easy one to listen to outside of the podcast. But I just it builds from just a bass line and I think some piano notes into what that's a remix of the main Donkey Kong theme
Yeah,
with jazz
it's the same
instruments.
theme coming.
But the thing we didn't play it all, but every single instrument has its own solo before like crescendoing and going back into the bass line, and it's so fucking good. It's so good.
I mean, not on the same level as like the mix we had before of like the
No,
mixing live and
yeah, it's less. It's blending a lot less together. This is just a
it's
jazz
blending a
song.
lot less, but it's still a really good track.
It's yeah, no, I really like that one. The level
When
it
did this
plays
game
in is
come out? Well, it's Wii,
2010.
so yeah, pretty old.
It's sad that that's old, but yeah, it's old. I think I played it when I was 8. The thing about this game is, right, you know the whole gaming journalist thing, how they can't play games.
Yeah.
This got so much hate when it came out for being too difficult. Like
Oh,
adult,
was it the Dark Souls of Nintendo?
pretty much. It was before that comparison was made. Like with remember Crash Bandicoot came out, the Insane trilogy, and people were like, "This is the Dark Souls of
Every
platformers."
I
It's just a
think
challenging game. Like,
the worst case of that was definitely Cuphead, in my opinion.
yeah, I don't
When
think
the
we've played Cuphead. We'll probably do an
it's
episode on it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's got really good music, very jazzy again, but that's the whole like art style of it.
But like, it's difficult, but it's not like tear your hair out.
Yeah, I mean,
This is unfair
neither is
difficult
Dark Souls, honestly. I don't like. I think people have calmed down a bit now, but people still use that comparison.
all the time.
It's so crazy to me. I mean, I love the Souls games. I've played the shit out of them, and honestly, compared to some of the other games I've played, they are not that hard.
Yeah, yeah.
I would honestly say Dark Souls is easier than Cuphead.
Okay, that's. I mean, it depends what genres you're used to though, because I
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
had this conversation with my brother who he played all the Dark Souls games as they came out. And I was playing Cuphead in front of him, and he said I couldn't do that. I was like,
Yeah,
really?
it's
But
different. If this it's different skill sets, to be
I mean,
fair.
he hates platformers, so
Yeah, so
obviously, right? But it's like I was like, but you can beat Dark Souls bosses, no
but I mean
damage.
as
How
well
can you not do
in Dark
this?
Souls you have so much. It's so easy to get so strong. I mean, if you look into like Dark Souls challenges, the amount of challenges people do where they're like, oh, beating the game by one-shotting every single
Or the
enemy.
no hit runs are completely
Yeah.
insane. I
Like
haven't done that
that's
one.
more of a testament of skill. But like if you know what the game is about, you can literally one-shot every single thing in every single game
Well, the thing is,
without
right,
any fucking effort.
with this game, people actually deducted points from their official review scores.
Because it was too hard.
Yes, some people were like, "Oh, I bought it for my son, and he couldn't get out of the first world." Like, okay,
Maybe whip him into shape then.
yeah, yeah, maybe beat your son. No, but like practice, because I don't know. I remember seeing those.
I mean, some people are just like that, and it's a bit sad. They're like when they see that a game has a challenge, they're like, "Oh, it must be bad."
But I
Not that
saw
they're
those
bad at the game.
comparisons when I was like a teenager, and I was like, in my head, I beat this when I was 8 with my friend, and I loved it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's difficult, but that
I think a challenge is good anyway. I don't
and
get why people are
I
so
kind of
averse
miss.
to challenges.
Yeah, I kind of miss being a kid and worse at games. It like a platformer like this, I did replay it. They ported it to Switch, and it's a great game. But I mean, now that I'm good at video games, like 10 hours maybe. As a kid, this was like months of my life.
Yeah, I mean,
It was
when you
fun.
think back to the games you played as when you were a kid, I've went back and played so many games from my childhood that I remember being like impossible. And I'm like, man, I was so dog shit
It's
at
not
games.
necessarily less fun. I enjoy being better at the movement, but there was just something about being bad at a game and beating one level took a week and the thrill of overcoming it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the level itself, I was gonna say this is really cool bit of art style. So these games were developed by who Retro Studios are.
Nope.
So they did the Metroid Prime games, which are known for being really atmospheric, having great
To be
soundtracks.
fair, that's Metroid games are one that I never
I
got that
love
far in.
Metroid. Well,
I played one of the older ones, and I remember that one was so fucking hard. But it wasn't even like hard that I couldn't beat anything. I just didn't know where the fuck
you
I
get
was
lost.
going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've only really played the first Prime and Dread, but I love Metroid Dread. It's like really good modern. But no, I was gonna say right. They do they do the environments in these games so well. They really do the old style justice to the really immersive environments. The levels feel like they're alive. But this song plays in a they completely changed the character model. So Donkey Kong is just a silhouette, and his eye glows red, and it's like sunset on the beach. Just such a nice aesthetic. Like it's really unique for a 2D platformer as well, because it's usually 3D visuals, but when they do that silhouette thing, it looks like 2D artwork running across the screen.
I'm trying to picture that, but I don't think I can do it justice in my head.
Oh, it looks amazing. We'll Google it later.
Yeah, we'll Google it up.
But it's so fucking cool looking for a 2D platformer. But yeah, I think we've ranted enough about random shit. Let's move on to the next one. This is also from Returns, so still not David Wise. Uh,
Light, Life in the Mines
in the Mains
returns.
Returns. Yeah, so that's definitely my favorite from the
Yeah,
soundtrack.
it's got those electronic notes in there again. It has that little flute melody. I don't remember what it was. One of the Forest Interlude or Aquatic Ambience had that same exact flute melody.
I think it's Forest Center.
I'm not sure, but it like hearing that come back with
Yeah, it's
with
really.
that instrumentation, it's so
Well,
nice.
so yeah, this is a remix of "Life in the Mines" from the original Donkey Kong Country, which is just a mine level, but it's the same melody. But this is redone to be like way more electronic. Because I'm curious, what kind of environment do you think this plays in? I'm gonna ask you this a few times, actually, because you got it when we were listening to the music earlier. You said this makes me think of, I don't know, a savannah at night, and I was like, that's exactly where it plays. That's how strong the music in these games is. You can picture the
Honestly, I mean,
environment.
I'm assuming this one's in the mines.
Nope.
No,
No, no. You're gonna. I feel like it fits so well, but you're not gonna get it.
I don't think I will. I mean, that little electronic rise is giving me like an open expanse kind of feel,
I mean,
but I'm
yeah,
not
it
sure.
is. So this plays in my favorite world in the game. Definitely, so such a cool aesthetic. It activated my autism when I was a kid. I think obsessed with the
This
aesthetic
is
of
where
it.
it begins.
This is where it began. Yeah, it's like an abandoned factory with like giant, like crumbling holes in the walls, and you can see the jungle below through it. You not getting that vibe from the song?
Yeah, I mean, now that you've said it, yeah, but I would have never thought of that
Yeah,
on my
fair enough.
own.
Well, I have played the
But
game,
no,
so
yeah, I hear that because of like the flute mixed with the
well,
electronic.
yeah, the flute is the main melody, but what's overpowering it is the rising synths and electronic
Yeah,
noises. But that drop, which is where we played the song from, just perfect. I can't imagine a better way to like cap off the song. You know what I mean? Like it builds with the droning electronic noises, and then yeah, the droning comes back with the main flute melody. It's so good. It sounds like nature overtaken by electronic stuff, which I think is entirely the point.
yeah. I mean, it's musical storytelling.
I mean, and that's what this isn't even David Wise, and they're still doing it so well. They're doing the series justice. I really like that one. I think my favorite so far is Stickerbush Symphony.
Oh, he did you catch that?
What?
You said sticker brush.
Did I actually just say Sticker
Yeah, you
Brush? Oh
did.
my god, I'm a fake fan. I'm supposed to be
Oh
the one that knows what we're talking about this episode.
no, I mean I would agree with that. Either that or Snowbound Land. Those are both so good. I feel like
Yeah,
Snowbound captures. I mean, we were saying it captures that feeling of like snow and ice. I don't know where it came from. It's like those Christmas movies you see. They all have that like high jingly kind of music.
and the choir is very.
Yeah,
You're
the
right. That
choir
is
makes it
associated
feel.
with Christmas video game music as
Yeah,
well.
like the high jingly kind of noises.
Yeah, yeah, but also Christmas movies. I think that just sticks in your head.
But Christmas
A
movies,
high
they always do
choir.
like the bells. What is it? The
Yeah, the
tambourines.
bells and the
Yeah.
high angelic sort of choirs, I guess, because of Christianity. Donkey Kong is compared to
Donkey Kong's a
Jesus.
Christian.
Somehow I've compared Donkey Kong and Jesus here.
Wait. What? Okay.
Wait,
What?
what?
Wait. So you're saying No, surely Donkey Kong's God and Diddy Kong's Jesus.
Actually, did you know Diddy Kong's his nephew?
Is it? I thought it was his son.
So did I as a kid, right?
His nephew.
And
What?
Pixie Kong is his girlfriend.
What?
No,
Donkey
no,
Kong's.
Diddy
Oh
Kong.
my god.
No, that
Oh.
would be all kinds of wrong. No, they're very different shaped monkeys. He looks like a child. I'm pretty sure she is a
Yeah,
child.
that's why I was like, oh my god.
No, yeah. Well, you know, Cranky Kong is the arcade Donkey Kong. You
Yeah.
don't know that. There's
Yeah,
a
he's the
lot of
old
lore.
one.
Yeah, yeah. So he's the old Donkey Kong. Yeah. What the fuck are we talking about?
Wait, no, because now I need to know, right? So wait, so does Donkey Kong not have I thought they were his children.
Nope.
What?
No.
That's
He
so
doesn't have
weird.
kids. No.
That makes it feel so much weirder. Because I thought it
Why
was
is
like
it weird?
because
They're
I
just buddies.
no, but I thought it was like a father-son story.
Nah,
And now it's an uncle and nephew.
I mean, even from the render we're looking at now, it does look very, very close. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. They're you know what I mean? I can because I thought that as a kid, and then when I found
I
out
feel
it
like
was
it's
his
very
nephew,
heavily implied
I
by
guess so.
everything.
I don't know, but then Donkey Kong Jr. is a character.
I didn't know that.
But you know, Bowser and Bowser Jr. confuses people. ever, ever heard of Bowser?
You got, well, you know Bowser.
No,
Well, how does
okay.
that confuse people?
Because okay, Bowser Jr.
Do they think that's him
Bowser's-
as a child?
Yes, but Baby Bowser,
Yeah.
who is in the Yoshi's Island games, which is a prequel, is just Bowser as a baby.
Yeah.
That's not that complicated. But
I,
Bowser
I
Jr.
never.
is his son.
Yeah, I always assumed that. And then he's got
Donkey
his
Kong
friends.
Jr. is Donkey Kong's son, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Donkey Kong lore
It's
enthusiast.
his cousin.
Yeah, well, it's a weird series.
That's a weird dynamic. Why would
Yeah.
they not just make it father and son?
I don't know.
Wait, is Cranky Kong Donkey Kong's dad then, or is he just some old guy?
No. He's his dad.
Okay.
Fuck, or is he his grandpa? Now I'm getting confused.
Cranky Kong is Diddy Kong's dad, and Donkey Kong and Cranky Kong are just friends.
Yeah, they just happen to be friends with the old version of him. Right, fuck off, man. Let's move on to Tropical Freeze. We've got a lot of songs from Tropical Freeze.
Yep, this is a busted
Bayou.
Bayou.
Bayou. I think.
Bayou. What is a bayou?
You know, you're making me feel really dumb this episode.
I feel like it's a kind of like boat.
I mean, yes. I
Yeah?
can tell you. I'll tell you where it's from after you guess. After we listen to the song.
This is busted
Bayou.
Bayou.
Tropical Freeze.
Donkey Kong. Wow, I like that a lot. It's I actually didn't really remember that when I was playing out there.
Most upbeat one we've had.
Yeah, that feels like a tropical vacation kind of vibe.
So the first world of this game is Lost Mangroves. Yeah, that's what it's called. You know what a mangrove is?
Is it like a grove with men?
Grove with monkeys. Yeah, no. Well, it's like I mean, this isn't what a mangrove. A mangrove is just like I think jungle on an island, something like that.
There's a specific name for a jungle on an island.
Okay, the world is like a beach world mixed with a jungle world, but it's like a Bermuda Triangle sort of thing. So it's like crashed planes, dilapidated buildings.
The fuck are these games?
And they just have really unique and cool environments. Like what Mario game has that? They have desert grass. This is like
Hey,
Okay, okay. 2D like New Super Mario Bros. Like the generic ones I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I mean, Odyssey.
Yeah, no, they do unique environments.
Yeah,
I love Mario. Look at me.
they
But
had evil ancient Chinese buildings for Bowser. For that was cool.
I was Japanese. But yeah,
Same thing.
yeah, same thing. Um, yeah, but so I think I don't actually know what a bayou is off the top of my head, but this is another silhouette level. But this is like deep in a jungle with like a giant body of water as the background. So I think you were correct. Um, I don't really know if the song fits that vibe to be honest. It's
It's very kind of laid back. That guitar
well,
especially.
yeah. So there's a lot of like bass plucking, um, during the opening parts that we didn't play. Kind of builds to that crescendo with the
Do, do, do,
saxophone.
do, do.
Pretty sure that's David Wise doing it live as well.
That's cool. I really like he's especially in Tropical Freeze. I feel like he very leaned into that kind of well, it's more he does the more jazzy stuff, but like that blues call and response kind of thing between the
Yeah,
instruments.
yeah, yeah. No, I think you're right. Um, I know what you mean, but you can explain
Yeah.
it better.
Well, yeah, like one goes do 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 do,
Yeah,
and
the
then like
instruments are almost
the
like bouncing off of each
yeah,
other
exactly. That's
before it.
exactly what
Yeah, yeah. No,
I can't think of an actual like example, but I know that's a thing in blues where they're like, oh, I I left my mom.
my
Uh,
mom
yeah, like yeah, they
back
do
up.
yeah, like
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
army chants where you do that. Yeah,
I get what you mean. So we've linked Donkey Kong and Jesus and the army so
the
far.
army.
Interesting.
I
Really
feel
brings
like
out.
Donkey Kong would fuck up being in the army. Imagine imagine
He would
him.
kill it. Have you seen how strong gorillas are in real life? His whole character is he's big and strong. You've
I
seen
mean,
Bonanza. That's the whole.
he's even stronger than normal gorillas.
I swear he's even stronger. It's terrifying. He's got those massive teeth.
His teeth are
Oh
kind of
man.
creepy, to be fair.
Yeah, and the render we're looking at here. Yeah,
In all fairness, did you know that a gorilla's best weapon is their mouth?
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
they fight by biting. They don't really punch.
Really?
Yeah, they've just got. I don't know why they evolved the big muscles, but when they fight, they mostly bite. They have an insane bite force.
Wow.
It's like yeah, it's
I
actually
like
like,
that
really
I'm talking
scary.
about like the levels they play in, and you're telling me science facts,
Well,
but
I don't know the game, so
that's actually pretty. That's pretty cool, though. I didn't know that. I mean, actually, in returns,
in return he bites his kid's head off.
no, no, he doesn't bite. But in Tropical Freeze, they fixed it so mechanic is his strength more. Like he pounds things out of the ground, and he can pluck like metal objects that change the stage. Why is that funny to you? Be fucking serious.
He can pluck metal.
Yeah, like how do I explain it? Like a metal pulley thing in the ground. You can rip it out of the ground and get items, or sometimes it like yanks
Yeah,
up entire
yeah,
sections of the
I get
level.
what you mean. You just said it in a very funny
You
way.
can pluck metal.
They make it more about his strength.
No, because in returns, right, there was a mechanic that was hated where if you crouch, I'm not making this up, he would blow. That's it.
What?
So like you know the duck button in a 2D platformer, yeah?
Yeah.
You press down on the D pad. If you shook the Wii remote, he would go like,
What does
and
that do?
so there would be like random interactable objects like dandelions, right, to get items, blow them
Yeah.
away. But sometimes he would spin like a windmill, and that would change the environment. I'm not joking. You think I'm making this shit up? Like, yeah, they changed it up to focus on his strength. Anyway,
So I'm just imagining Donkey Kong in front of like
I'll show you footage later.
an industrial sized windmill.
An industrial sized windmill, like the size of his head. Like a propeller is a better
Yeah,
word. A small
yeah.
propeller, a small structure. Anyway, I have the least to say about that song, to be honest, out of all of them. It's just solid. It's a good one. Doesn't really match the environment, but it's interesting that the two like artsy silhouette levels that change the art style, they don't really match the visuals. They're very upbeat, interesting because you expect it to be some kind of chill or trippy kind of song.
Yeah,
I think.
something sad, man.
Yeah,
But
this is
this is very like relaxing, pina colada, man.
it's really yeah upbeat pina colada mode. Thank you, Donkey Kong. Let's
All
move
right,
on
yeah, let's
to
move
one
on
of my
before
personal
I lose my
favorites.
mind.
Yeah, stop fucking laughing. I'm telling you the intricacies.
Donkey Kong strength.
Yeah, of his strength. It's cosmic.
Okay, this is the Alpine Incline.
Round. Hey, this is one of my favorites so far,
Good song. It's,
and from the whole
I mean,
Tropical Freeze sound.
honestly, like, well, you're climbing like a mountain, and
Yeah, so this
uh,
one it's like a stormy, foggy day, and you're like slowly ascending a mountain.
yeah, I
It's
mean,
very cartoony to be fair, but
as I said though, like when we were listening to this earlier, when I listen to this song, I'm picturing Donkey Kong, like, like you know, like the really like tough anime battle when they're like trying to go up against this like big force and they're like walking and
yeah,
walking.
yeah.
Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say.
But his strength prevails.
But his strength prevails, and he blows away the wind, and he
Yeah, he
walks
uses his
forward.
cosmic blowing. No, but yeah, that I don't know. It's very ominous sounding.
It is a little bit.
Uh, but I get this is
It's those.
again.
It's I think it's those little short notes, those plucks. Staccato.
You mean the synth noises? Or, oh no, right, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So the plug noises are good. I don't think they're live either, but the main hook of it for me, I mean, the violin when it gets added in is really good.
yeah.
But that's what you were saying. Live instruments mixed with the electronic works surprisingly well. This area is like this whole world you're slowly ascending like through the world map and through the levels up. It's like almost like a German kind of European inspired, more like Swiss actually. You know, like mountain
Well,
towns
that's
of like
European.
as European. I know. I'm trying to be more specific though. Like you know, like mountain
Yeah,
cobbled
you could
together
say
log
you could say
cabins and
that's
stuff.
German. Yeah, like where they just have like the big
So
buildings on the
it's
mountain.
like a tribe of owls and like rats, like cartoony creatures, right? But the environments are so detailed, like autumn. I don't know, the autumn leaves in the background as you ascend the mountain. It doesn't sound like the music would fit with that, but like I don't know. Do you not think it sounds like a stormy day, like
Yeah, no, I mean, as
and
I
a hard
said, I
climb up a
mean,
mountain?
I'm imagining like I don't remember what it's from, but like hand in front of your face, wind blowing, like trying to go up
Yeah.
against this unstoppable tidal wave or what.
And something really interesting about this song is you've seen the title there. There's brackets ground.
Yeah. So is
These
there a different one?
there's like four different versions of this song at like as they transition perfectly into each other because again it's got an adaptive soundtrack, right? But this is just like the first maybe minute of the level, and then you ascend. There's a version called hot air balloon. There's a version called air, and it the same melody, the same song, but with different instruments every single, which is insane.
I mean, that's
For
really
one level, can
interesting.
you like how insane is that? He
Yeah.
clearly cares about music so much,
I mean,
more so
I
than the
think that's
game.
awesome. Like nowadays, I don't obviously we're not dissing gaming, but nowadays I feel like a lot of that effort is kind of lost.
Yeah, and this is cinematic, but without sounding generic. You know, like generic choir string music.
Yeah.
It's so unique what it is. and like we're laughing at Donkey Kong mechanics, and I think that's a lot of the reason it goes under the radar because it seems Donkey
It
Kong
seems like
is
a
funny
silly
as fuck.
game.
Well, yeah, he looks funny as fuck, and it is silly, but the environments and the atmosphere are so good
To be fair,
if
I
you're
mean
into
this
that.
one, Donkey Kong Freeze, this game in particular, I think is pretty well regarded. I've heard quite a lot about it.
Yeah, people claim it's the best
Is
2D
it?
platformer.
There's a free two, isn't
Nope,
there?
nope,
No.
no, no,
Well, there
no.
was a game that came out like a couple years ago. What was it? Thinking of
Bonanza.
before
Oh no,
that.
there's been no country game since this, and this came out in 2014, and it's right. It was a Wii U
There was
game though.
another Donkey Kong game that had like a blue aesthetic. I might be making this up completely. Or there was this one I'm googling because now I'm gonna sound like
Well,
an idiot.
Bonanza was this year. Oh no, sorry,
Yeah,
2025 in
well,
June.
basically.
That's three. That's completely separate from the country series. I fought with the redesign, by the way.
Well,
Um,
Donkey Kongs.
yeah, I way prefer that design. Cool.
Cool. What's that? Paulina?
Pauline.
Pauline.
Oh yeah, yeah. As a kid, well,
Yeah, I thought that was kind of.
we were talking about the lore. Makes no sense.
Yeah, why is she there?
Well,
Is it
okay,
like
so
is it set in the past or?
I have no idea. Cranky Kong is original Donkey Kong, right?
Yeah.
And Cranky Kong kidnapped adult Pauline in the arcade game, right?
Yeah.
Whoa, what did you just
Sorry,
Google?
I'm looking up. I'm trying to. I
Just look
think.
up Blue Donkey.
No,
Donkey.
no. I just looked up all Donkey Kong games. I think I've just made this game up in my head. I thought there was
Yeah,
a different game.
I don't
I
remember.
think there was just a resurgence in Country Freeze, and
So
that's it. But
it
I
got
just
ported in 2018 to the Switch, which is when it got most of its popularity.
that's gonna be what I'm thinking of.
I guess if
Yeah.
you're thinking maybe you thought blue aesthetic because ice, Crazy Kong,
Yeah, I just found Crazy Kong.
probably a rip-off arcade game, right?
I mean, it said it's similar to Nintendo's Donkey Kong,
Bootleg, yeah.
but it's literally just Donkey Kong. Yeah.
Let's get back to the song, please.
Sorry. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I was going insane.
I just love the ascending electronic instruments in the background the whole time. I was when I was making this playlist, I was listening to this high. Don't know if that's on topic, but I don't know. It was full, but I get full body goosebumps when I listen to this. Again, dark room, headphones,
No
maybe a joint.
family.
No family, but maybe a joint. Perfect. So fucking good. That is maybe my favorite so far. Stickerbush Symphony
Favorite?
though. Oh, you
I
know
think
what?
that's still my favorite.
Yeah, we'll discuss this at the end probably,
Well, I
but
think my top two are still Stickerbush.
yeah,
Snowbound's
that's fair.
good. Yeah.
That's fair. Let's just move on to the next one. This is from the same world, so the same autumn aesthetic.
Wingding.
Wing ding.
Gaster
Gaster?
anyone? Alright.
All the fucking comments on the say that by the way. Yeah, again with the upbeat. Really like that one.
Do 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 do.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I thought it was
we
nice.
chose the opening because of how like in your face it is almost. You know what I mean? It's very high energy immediately.
Yeah.
And I love the instruments. Jay, tell me what they are. I mean, as it
I'm
progresses,
lost.
there's xylophone, and the second half of this song, like basically the same but really reverbed. I think they had bells as well.
Yeah, we didn't listen to that, but
I mean, I have. It's
we were
very good.
pinched for time.
Well, this is so. Once again, this is from the same world. What kind of environment do you think this plays in?
I mean, again, it's got that very. I mean, this one I wouldn't necessarily say is laid back.
Definitely not. Compare this to like Stickerbush Symphony. Extremely high energy.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't mean laid back as in like chill. I mean laid back as in like you know, like a sleazy club.
So you think this plays in a sleazy club?
No, like that kind of vibe. Like that's what I mean by laid back. Like not like smoking a cigar. You
Yeah,
know.
okay, I
Yeah.
get what you mean. You know what? I feel like we should make a stock video of someone smoking a cigar and play this in the background. I feel like that would not fit, but we'll see. We'll see.
Dude, bust out the cigars. Come on.
So, yeah. So, where do you think this plays? So, okay, Swiss Autumn Aesthetic Mountain comes after the last one directly in the level order. What do you think this is?
Oh, I have no clue. Does Donkey Kong go to the house?
Oh, kind of, kind of.
Yeah.
So it's like Swiss architecture, but like giant bird huts on trees in the sky, like giant temples with stained glass and stuff.
Okay.
And again, this song has like 5 versions because you're swinging on you're basically going on zip lines through like outside between buildings, and then it changes to like a spacey reverb version of the song with different instruments. Again, it's adaptive. It's so cool. It's like the top of a mountain at sunset, but in these really elaborate, like European inspired temples, I guess. You not getting that vibe? I don't know.
I
I
I'm
feel like you have
not
to have played the
I'm
game.
not really getting that vibe.
It's so
It
good.
feels more like a just like the fuck is that word? I saw the word trolloping. I don't that's what I mean.
It's like the
Like
big monkeys.
no, like you know, like traipsing, walking around.
Yeah, like with
Yeah.
a bit of swagger
Yeah,
in your walk.
exactly.
Yeah, I can see that. It makes me want to do that when I listen to it. I have listened to this one, like walking down the street. It puts a
Fucking
pep in my step.
busting it out, sunglasses on,
Sunglasses on, yeah.
cigar in one hand.
Stop it. Just I can't stress how cool the aesthetics of this game is. You should probably play it.
I do want to. I do have a Switch.
I could literally lend you it. It's very short.
Yes.
Um, yeah, no, I love this one. I mainly love the aesthetic of the level though, and I think it does fit perfectly if you've played the game. Um,
Sorry.
but yeah, this world they're using very Swiss sounding instruments. I think very like European inspired. No,
I don't know what Swiss into European more just like
really,
Wait,
you're
when
fucking
I think
boring.
European, I usually just think Germanic.
Well, I guess it's just vaguely European inspired, but I would say very Swiss mountain.
That bass a little bit.
Yeah, the bass, the recurring. I mean, what is the melody? What instrument even?
I generally don't.
Sounds like strings, actually. Now I'm thinking about it.
That might warrant a bit of a replay.
Might
Do we do that?
we do it. I mean, our podcast. You're listening to it again.
Yeah, all right. We'll give it extra little 10 seconds.
Yeah, let it keep playing. Yeah, so I think the
Yeah, a flute comes in there.
flute is the main melody.
I don't know what is the.
Well, I think it's strings, and then a xylophone or marimba comes after the instrument building. It's always so many instruments. Again, so Tropical Freeze is like the transition where David Wise isn't restricted by compressed electronic instruments. I mean, that obviously he's still using electronic quite a lot, but it's him with live strings, even live flutes. It's so good to see him unrestricted by it. I think it's really cool. This is personally my favorite Donkey Kong soundtrack. In terms of songs I would listen to consistently, this, you know? The older
Yeah,
games
I
have
mean
higher highs maybe, but if you listen to all of this, I don't think there's a single skip on the soundtrack genuinely. Like they're all
how many songs are in the soundtrack? Do you know off by heart?
Like,
Jeez.
yeah, no, but
Well,
they're
some of
all
them
of this
have
quality.
to be like 30 seconds.
I mean, there's like title screen,
Yeah.
which is like more forgettable, sure, but very solid, I would say. Uh, no, I love that one. I don't know, just a mountainside at sunset, swinging buildings. That's just cool. It's cool. It's cool as fuck. I love the aesthetics. Let's just move on though, because I think I've said enough about that.
I remember this one. I remember liking this
This one is
one.
very good. Yeah, this is Twilight Terror. There is so much going on.
Quite a few instruments.
Well, obviously that's a remix of Stickerbush Symphony, which I might prefer. Okay,
This the title of this does it wrong.
yeah, it
The
does
sticker
actually. It says
brush.
Sticker Brush. Yeah,
So it is a common mistake.
no, it's a very common mistake. To be fair, this is a YouTube video. I'm sure on the soundtrack, it's stated differently.
Well, obviously.
Uh, but yeah, I might prefer this to the original. I like that it's a completely different vibe. Like same melody,
It's
but
way more live though. Yeah.
yeah, same melody, but live instruments and very different sounding
I
instruments.
think it's cool.
Obviously,
I think it does well, obviously, because there's the challenge of if you are gonna take songs like that, taking them from the 2D into 3D games,
yeah.
a bit of a challenge because it's a completely different aesthetic visually.
But yeah, this world is like a yeah a savannah, almost like so random. But you know the Lion King stage plays with the weird, gigantic,
Specifically, the stage play.
yeah, like giant African animal like puppets. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it
That kind of you've seen the stage play.
on YouTube.
Oh right, okay, yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. That's kind of the whole vibe of the world. But this is like a so this song. If you've played the game, you might not even remember it. This plays. This song is like 3.5 minutes, right? This plays for about 10 seconds.
Where?
So there's auto scrolling rocket barrel levels, right? So this is like a savannah at night with a little pool of water, big big like wooden gates and structures in the background. You can I feel like you get that vibe from just the song.
A little bit.
Even the you're over like a body of water the whole level. The little electronic, you know, ascending again. It sounds aquatic, doesn't it? Somehow.
Yeah,
Like
I
it's
could get
almost
that. I could get
bouncing
behind
between
that.
ear to ear. It sounds like waves. Maybe that's pretentious, but you know what I mean. It
How
sounds
big is pretend?
sounds aquatic, and the instruments again are very jungly. It just whatever he's using or sampling sounds like a savannah. It's a completely different take on such a good song. But yeah, this plays in like a little intro area that you'll likely run through in 10 seconds. So people, this it's almost like he's so cool, man. It's like a reward for if you wait around and you seriously enjoy the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's not. He doesn't necessarily want his things to be heard in game. He just wants to create.
like an actual good piece of music.
Yeah, even if it's not heard, and
Yeah,
it's
I
yeah,
think that's a very respectable.
it's just it's so cool. There's something about the aesthetic that etches the autism in my. I think
No, I
it's
mean,
so cool.
I like how much there is to that. To be fair, like the flute with the guitar, especially.
Yeah, the flute with the guitar, and then the repeated like aquatic noises I'm talking about throughout the whole thing. Or no, it's almost like his little breaks between the live instruments. That's like a perfect example of him blending
Yeah,
electronic with live because the little breaks and transitions are the aquatic sounding bits. Yeah, no, that might Also nostalgia. I did play this as a kid, but might edge out over the original Stickerbush
Ooh,
Symphony. I know that's a crazy take. It varies
they're
on day to
gonna
day.
they're gonna come for you.
I know they're gonna come for me. Donkey Kong is coming.
Donkey Kong's gonna slam down.
I just love that one. I mean, I should have asked you before, but in terms of thing, its environment, this is the best we've had so far. Right, Savannah at night,
Yeah, I think mostly
like
what's
bright.
coming through from that is the pluck.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. The plot, the guitar plucks. You mean?
yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I don't know. So, well, I'm biased because I've played the game, so it's more interesting to see you guess the environment from just the instruments.
That's
But
fair.
because I'm gonna associate it with that in my head, obviously.
Yeah,
But
because you'll already know.
yeah,
But I guess that's kind of I mean, that speaks to the power of the music that when I listen to it, I can kind of get a similar feeling, even though I've watched the game for maybe like 5 minutes when you showed me a one level.
yeah, no, yeah, I love that one. No, it's probably I prefer it to Stickerbush Symphony. Don't care. I'll be the controversial
Ooh,
one this episode. Let's move on to so the next one is from the same world. Um, this is Canyon
Cannon
Canyon.
Canyon. We did not sync up there.
Okay, um, maybe hot take, yes, but I think that is the best example of him making music that sounds like nature. That fits the environment so perfectly.
Yeah, those little notes and those flourishes on the flute, especially.
Yeah, the fact that that was like halfway through the song, right? That it crescendos into that flute solo. Like video game music for a monkey running through a savannah does not need a crescendoing drop by the end of it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's weirdly like emotional and beautiful, especially for the context of it. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think the low choir in there as
The
well.
low
It
choir as
talks
well is
about
very. It's kind of like African inspired as well, if you think about it.
yeah,
African like tribal
yeah,
singing
exactly.
almost.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, combine with the flute, and then you see at the end there when it was going back into the loop, whatever that noise is,
I have
just
no clue.
it just sounds African. It sounds like a savannah though. Well, oh
Yeah,
no, you
yeah,
know
I got
what?
what you mean.
It's like a horn blowing. It sounds like a war horn or like a horn
Uh,
to call something.
yeah, I was gonna say didgeridoo, but it doesn't sound anything.
No, but yeah, no, you're an idiot. But
Yeah,
mixed with the mixed with the that mixed with the xylophone, it sounds wooden. It sounds like all cobbled together almost, but obviously well
yeah.
done. It
I
sounds
mean,
like
I get that, especially from the flute when it has those little spikes. I
well,
thought that was really
yeah, the flute and the little xylophone almost sounds wooden, like it's makeshift done by like a tribe.
I guess. Yeah,
I don't know. It
I
gives me
can see
that
your
vibe.
point. Yeah,
Like a big like a big open canyon in a savannah, which I feel like you very
with
much
cannons.
with cannons. Well, barrels, yeah. You know Donkey Kong shoots through
Yeah,
barrels. Um,
that's his up B.
yeah, that it is his upbeat. Actually, no, it isn't.
Is it not?
It should be. No, he spins.
Oh shit!
I main
Yeah.
him in Smash
Wait,
Bros. Yeah.
what is the cannon one? Does he have it? Oh no, I'm
No.
thinking of Diddy Kong.
Oh no no. Oh the jetpack. Yeah
Yeah,
yeah. No, his intro
he
animation is
comes
him
out of a
jumping out a
barrel.
barrel. Yeah
Yeah.
yeah yeah. So maybe you're thinking of that.
I think I'm also just thinking of the DK level that has the barrel on.
Yeah yeah yeah. You probably are. Also, if we're talking about Smash Bros, Donkey Kong they only represent like generic jungle levels. Smash Bros, which is a crime because I'm explaining these environments to you. That would be so cool as a
Yeah, I
backdrop for
never
a
would have
stage.
expected these to be in Donkey Kong. All I know of Donkey Kong is jungle.
Well, and underwater, and the music is
I didn't know there was underwater until aquatic ambience.
yeah, he can swim. Well, he didn't swim in Returns, but there's
He can
underwater
swim.
levels. And he can swim.
I mean, that was just like a thing. To be fair, every game had underwater levels back then.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
kind of a trope, but Donkey Kong did it really well. Speaking of underwater, next song is from they added swimming in this game. This is designated Water World. This is High Tide Raid. Tropical Freeze again.
oh, I love it. It ramps up into that so well. I mean, we just played
So
from
in the
where
middle
it
of the ocean.
already dropped. To be fair,
But yeah, so this begins as the title screen music. So cool. This is the fourth world of the game. Like a regular auto-scrolling minecart level, generic blue sky above a beach, and then you dip into like an underwater temple through like a hole in the ocean, which is already that's a cool aesthetic. I don't
yeah,
care if it's associated with Donkey Kong, that's cool. But yeah, the aquatic ambience um
that
track,
little.
open a drink. The aquatic ambience, yeah, the what a snare or we were saying
I
it
don't know.
sounds like a metal pipe
Yeah, we were
echoing.
thinking it might be a like he might have went into like a really echoey chamber and hacked a metal pipe on the
Or
floor.
he's at least sampled a video of that.
It kind of sounds like the more I listen to it, the more it sounds like just like something falling on the floor and echoing.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah,
it also just I said this in the Nintendo episode. It just sounds like an underwater noise somehow.
yeah. I think it's because it sounds so echoey and kind of dark.
Yeah, it does sound dark. It's very low,
Yeah,
and yeah, but
but then as well the way he interplays that when it keeps going,
yeah, with the I love
like like
that
he
harsh
yeah.
sample of the bow, whatever that is.
Yeah, and he changes like the pitch of it. It's different samples of the same thing, and he changes the
Well,
pitch,
the fact
and they're
he's
just playing off each
so
other. I
this
think it's
song
so
doesn't
nice.
loop because this is a minecart stage, so it syncs up to the gameplay pretty much. So the part we're playing is when it ramps up. You're jumping like between rails in 3D, which is awesome. They never do that in the games. Um, but just the fact he's using the sample from his most famous song, which is extremely laid back, ambient, and relaxing, and having it bounce between the sample and the relaxing sound, it makes it sound ominous. He's completely changed the context of the sample, which I don't know if that's basic in music, but I think it's
Yeah, but he's done it in a very interesting way.
yeah, because this is like
Where
a cinematic, basically cutscene track,
yeah,
and I really like this one. It's underrated on the
it
soundtrack
does it
as
does
well.
feel very energetic with the strings. Da-da-da,
He's
da-da-da.
mixing yeah the strings and there's a little bit of electric guitar. Don't know if you were hearing it.
I didn't. I was mostly hearing those
No, it sounds a bit like
viola.
crash guitar. Yeah, I think it is a viola, but it sounds like doom da doom da doom da doom. That is in the background.
I know these earphones are really.
Yeah, no, but well, you're lucky I'm such a nerd about this. But yeah, no, I really like that one, and no one talks about on the soundtrack as well. The fact the title screen music, which is just basically just laid back guitar song, he's done that is relaxing. The aquatic ambient sample is relaxing. He's made it in a cinematic cutscene track. You not get the vibe of barreling through like an ancient temple.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Sounds like
it's
barreling through
very like
something.
yeah, very high speed like going through something. I'm trying to stop myself from saying 100%.
Oh
I'm
yeah, your
sorry. I'm having to.
catchphrase.
I'm talking so slow because I'm making like a mental effort not to fucking do it. But no, it feels like Yeah, I do get that minecart feeling, especially with the strings like the da 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 da. It feels like
Well, yeah.
either
Well,
like barreling through something super high speed or like coming to some tension point.
yeah, the aquatic ambient sample also it sound metallic pipe, right? It sounds you could associate that with a minecart, but again, I did tell you before. From now on, I'm asking you where you think this plays, man.
Yeah,
But
for the last four.
yes,
We'll
yeah,
make it a game. We'll make it a game.
we only have four left.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? We only got four
I don't
left.
that is honestly one of my favorites so far, though. I don't know if that's it's it's not.
I think it's really good. I might, you might call me an idiot when I say this, but it kind of reminded me of Roche Limit Kirby, just with that builds.
well, it does have the thrash guitar in the
Yeah,
background and the
exactly. I
intensity
think it had
building.
like a similar vibe to one of the section we listened to actually.
Yeah, yeah. There's something about that sample. No idea what the fuck that is.
We need to find out.
Oh,
It's really good.
yeah. I need to find one of those channels that samples, find samples from video game music. You seen those?
I mean, there's entire internet repository.
Yeah, well, I found this channel that finds the exact samples from those old sample discs and like Zelda music. I watched the Twilight Princess one. All the dungeon music. Completely off topic, but whatever. All the dungeon music either takes from like 1960s like high note singing or like sample discs of weird noises and makes it into like creepy ambience. So fucking cool.
I mean,
Maybe done something like that. I'm not
I haven't
sure.
looked too much into it, but I was making a song. I was looking up samples, and I literally found an entire website just for samples from Sonic games.
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah,
those are insane. That's very rooted in like 90s hip hop actually. A lot of them.
I didn't Sonic specifically.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
yeah. A lot
interesting.
of 90s hip hop. Well, you know Michael Jackson worked on the classic Sonic music.
I did not fucking know.
Did you not know that?
No,
Okay, well,
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Yeah, confirmed by the way. We will talk about this in the classic Sonic episode. We're gonna do that.
I love Michael Jackson.
No, so it was speculated he got a game on the Sega Genesis. It was speculated he helped write some of the music, but they re-released Sonic Origins. They re-released the four classic games from the 90s, and they had to change some of the most iconic songs because of licensing, because Michael Jackson worked on them.
That's
Yeah, no, it was confirmed pretty much. Still,
that's pretty awesome.
that's why they're so good, though. Sonic music is
Yeah,
good, maybe because of Michael Jackson.
I mean, he was an amazing music
I mean, he's the king of pop,
for a
and
reason.
Sonic is up there with video game music, quality wise, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, everything you've
So
shown me is
fucking
pretty
good.
good. Seven Rings, banger.
Well, I love the cheesy vocal tracks.
Yeah.
The bot rock isn't for everyone.
Seven rings in it.
Such a niche one as well. I can't believe
It's
you
a
love that
niche.
one.
It's
Yeah,
so good.
from a shitty game, to be honest. Um,
It's so good though.
but let's save this for Sonic.
Yeah.
This
We'll do a shadow episode on that one.
honestly maybe.
You've
Sure,
played that game, haven't you?
actually, I haven't. You have.
Yeah.
The one you've played and
Which
I
is really
haven't.
weird. I think
Yeah, I'm the Sonic
it's
fan.
one of the I think I've played yeah, I played that game and then I played Sonic '06. That's the only Sonic games.
The notoriously most hated.
I did not finish Sonic '06. Actually, wait, no.
Hard to finish Sonic
I
06,
also
to be
played
fair.
that. I also played that one we talked about in the Nintendo episode. I think I couldn't remember what it was, where there was ruins in the sky and you were running.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's probably Sonic. That's Sonic 3.
Sonic 3.
Sonic 3 and
It's
Knuckles. Yeah.
3D.
Oh, Sonic Generations then,
Okay,
because that remixed that level. Anyway. Oh no, Lost World, the Wii U one. You played the shitty Wii U one. That's right.
okay. So I've played 3 Sonic games.
Yeah, and I've played Donkey Kong, which is what we're talking about. Let's move
But
on to the next song.
we needed to get to the bottom of that issue.
Yes, we did. Even though we already did, but okay. Next is Funky Waters from Tropical Freeze. Again. first things first, where do you think this plays?
Well, I'm assuming it's an underwater.
Yeah, as an underwater
Yeah.
level. Yeah, so this is another the last silhouette one, I swear, but yeah, it's like a underwater cavern, but you're only again you're a silhouette, but you're lit up in a 3D model when you're around like glowing fish. That's the mechanic of the level, basically.
That's pretty good for that, honestly. If I'm thinking of
Perfect.
it in my head, yeah.
Yeah, no, like underwater cavern,
Especially, I mean, I was thinking about
like
that
deep
there.
water
The
abyss.
little,
Yeah,
I don't know how you would describe like the little scratchy synth in the
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, you hear that.
And I mean, it sounds underwater from the amount of reverb on the. I think it's electronic, but the descending notes
Yeah,
before the
I'm
piano.
not 100% sure what that is.
That's how you know it's good. You don't know what is making the
Yeah.
noise, but it's a good
There's just,
noise.
I mean, there's like genuinely, we say this all the time, but 30 seconds is not enough to do these
Nah,
songs
you need to listen
justice.
to the whole thing.
There's so much going on. You could literally sit and dissect these for hours, but we're being very casual about
This
it.
is still going to be the longest episode as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a double feature.
I think even if it was just 8, we would be talking for hours about this. But yeah, just the reverb. I mean, the piano is like the main chorus, I guess, of the song. The little bit we saw at the end.
Yeah,
The live piano mixed with the reverb descending notes. It sounds.
sounds very somber.
Yeah,
Honestly.
it's really somber and like majestic. It totally fits like a beautiful, I don't underwater cavern, like untouched by stuff. Complete. Again, he makes music that sounds like nature, and this is another great example. I think Canon Canyon and this are very similar in that way. You know what I mean?
In terms of that, they get the ambience of like the environment.
So perfect. I
Yeah,
think more than like any others we've listened to. I would say the other ones are just
they
bangers in
do
their
sound
own
a lot
way.
more naturey. Uh, Snowbound. Can't forget Snowbound.
Okay, that does fit the
Yeah,
environment. I'll
that
give you that.
literally
Sounds
that
like Christmas.
sounds like snow falling.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It sounds like a good childhood memory. Shout out to that one YouTube comment. You know who you are. I'm sure you're watching.
Reminds me of London.
Reminds me of London. I don't think there's much to say about that one, really. It's just really good. You got the environment. I mean, the name is Funky Waters, Amiss Abyss.
Yeah, so I kind of got that. But in all fairness, I also heard, I don't know if you heard it, but I heard that same sample like just once in that transition between that beat and I guess the main part of the song, the piano, which
Mhm.
you said that they played that little echoey metal falling whatever sound, you know,
Did they?
yeah, they did.
Well,
Just
yeah.
once, very short.
To be fair, Aquatic Ambience has remixed quite a few. It's like
They
he
know it's
knows.
good.
No, but it's remixed so well that I didn't even notice that. You know what I mean? A lot of the
Yeah.
leitmotifs and samples
In all
you
fairness,
do
there
come
was just
back.
used as a little transition, but I just barely caught it there.
I think
It just gives it a little bit extra texture.
he knows early on that he's made underwater sound, and
Yeah.
he's gonna keep using it. Like, fair enough. Just again, I don't know. You know your instruments and how, especially how electronic music is made better than me. But going off of just vibes, it just fits so perfectly. I love this game. This used to be my favorite game, man. I used to speed
Fair
run
enough.
it.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, you know, yeah, you get Eddie Dixie and Cranky or. Okay, you're laughing at just the names, man.
Sorry,
Take me
sorry.
seriously.
Yeah, because you were struggling to find your words, and then you're looking down at the ground like something hurts, and you just go Diddy Dixie and
I'm so
Cranky.
faded in the hole. I'm sorry. No, but yeah,
Where's Funky Kong though?
Funky Kong was in the Switch port, and he's in easy mode.
That's literally what I was thinking about.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you were thinking blue because of ice, though. You fucking moron.
Ice is blue. All right, sorry. Fucking soon.
It is blue in the cover art, to be fair. But no, you can abuse
And for real.
the movement system in these games is amazing. You're like, it's so unique. You can build momentum by rolling. You can roll into pits and jump out of pits and gain enemies for momentum, which is really cool for speedrunning. In fact, to fully 100% the game, there's time trials for each level. Yes, I did them. I have like 100 hours in the fucking 2D platformer, but they make you get like developer level times, by the way, to get like the gold ranks and get 100%. It's so
Yeah,
fun.
I mean,
So I wasn't professionally a speedrunner, but
yeah, like didn't put yourself on the leaderboard or anything.
oh hell no. But
Yeah.
I'm very good at
I
this
imagine
game.
it's very competitive.
It was my favorite game from just, I mean, nostalgia connection, but the soundtrack and the visuals carry it so hard. The atmosphere, like getting lost in a world. Thank you, David Wise. Because it's
Thank
mainly
you.
him doing the heavy lifting, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I mean, I've not played it, so I can't comment, but it's a
Okay,
great soundtrack.
eventually on a future episode, Jay will have played it and we'll
Yeah.
discuss this.
And
Because
then
I
I'll be
think
like,
you'd
"Oh my
enjoy it.
fucking god,
Oh,
man!"
I understand. Let's move on to the next song, though. But that was a good one. That's up there, I'd say. This is Jammin Jams.
Oh, more of that call and response in there, a bit more subtly this time.
Yeah, definitely.
That little what melody were you?
Um, so I was trying to the you know, like again, it sounds like descending notes in the background. It could be a xylophone. There's a little drum beat behind it as well, though. There's so
Yeah.
much shit going on in that one.
It's really I mean, it's really subtle. It's kind of a masterclass in like cue and composition. Because the fact that there is so many instruments playing at the same time, and he's got these electronic textures in there as
Can I
well.
just say as well, I love that sample. I think it might be a pitch shifted voice or
What one?
something. The one, you know that little, you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
That it's definitely some kind of wooden sounding xylophone again as well at some part of the song. This is where does this play? Because this is my favorite aesthetic of the whole game. It's so fucking cool.
I mean, this gives me very jungle vibes, like a
Yeah, you're
top,
not wrong.
kind of like atop the treetops kind of
Uh,
feeling.
well, okay, so this is similar to the Returns one aesthetically, I guess. It's another like dilapidated factory in the middle of like a deep jungle. This is, to be fair, this is a bonus level, but I feel like you can hear. I get it sounds like cobbled together wooden structures or something like abandoned, kind of, but upbeat. It's still functional, but it's being overtaken by something in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The main enemies, the nomads, the little penguin guys. It's like an overrun, uh, previously abandoned factory in the deep jungle. I guess you don't get that from this one though.
No, not really.
This
I
is a
don't
bonus
really.
level.
I mean, there is a little bit of electronic texture in there, as I said,
There's quite a
but
bit of electronic in this one.
yeah, but
That gives you the factory vibe.
it doesn't really give me factory vibes. I think it just
That's fair.
adds. I think it more just adds to the jungle ambience in this one.
I mean, this world is so fucking cool. So you,
Especially with the call and response between like the filtered instruments and the live instruments.
yeah. I mean, again, I think there's quite a bit of echoey reverb on everything, especially
Yeah,
the samples. It sounds it sounds cartoony and otherworldly, but also extremely natural at the same time. I think he's blending those elements together so well. But yeah, this is my favorite aesthetic out of any like Donkey Kong thing. So I've said, you know, abandoned factory in like the middle of the jungle at sunset. That's awesome.
yeah.
Um, but the world has a story.
What do you mean?
So you descend through it, right? So the first level you see claws picking fruit. They then get processed and squished, turned into jelly by like the fifth level, and then frozen. And then the boss of the world is eating a popsicle made.
Oh,
Well, how fucking cool is that,
yeah.
right? So it all links together.
Environmental storytelling.
Yeah, but in a kid's platformer, like,
Yeah.
why bother? But they went there. The amount of love put in the
I mean,
most niche
I guess
shit
as well,
ever.
in all fairness, Nintendo probably kind of knows that
They know it's
a
like a
big
cult classic, I think.
yeah, and a big part of their fan base is gonna be people who've played the original games who are a bit more grown up now. So they're not only catering to kids, they're catering to like their older fans as well. Like,
But like storytelling through a level is one thing, but storytelling through an entire set of levels that links everything together, and it also establishes because the villains are freezing. They freeze over Donkey Kong's island, right in the beginning. Uh, so this shows they've taken over like all these 6 islands, and it shows them doing ice related. No, but
ice
like
related.
yeah, but it's cool, you know. They're taking over things in completely different ways in every world, and I just think that is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
The song doesn't really reflect it though, but you get the vibe of a bonus level from this. I think this is an optional, like hidden stage,
I don't know what a bonus level vibe
but just
sounds like.
very upbeat and sillier compared to the
Yeah, I guess it does sound a bit more cartoony.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just really like this one. But let's just move on to the next one because there's not much to say about that. I just wanted to rant about the aesthetic, to be honest. This is Frozen Frenzy.
Song is fucking.
Yeah, no, I really like the recurring like metallic clanging in that. Cool. Don't know if it's a sample or
It's I don't fucking know. I mean, I know it sounds very evil.
yeah. When we were listening to this for the first time, you said it sounded like an evil sprite.
Yeah, I mean it kind of is, isn't it?
Well, yeah, no, this is the final world with the island. This is the factory song from Returns. Um, but yeah, it's the same area. The whole world is every world in Returns, every level, like a cap of it, but covered in ice and evil taking over.
Oh,
You,
because the evil guys are icy.
yeah, it's cool
Yeah.
though. Um, very melancholy for the whole world. It's very depressing and sinister sounding.
I wouldn't really say it's yeah, it's sinister. I wouldn't really say it's melancholic.
Just the electronic again. It's always ascending and
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's
what,
repetitive. It's his signature.
yeah, yeah. No, that I guess is it, or have we just noticed
Yeah.
that?
No, because I mean, it's the same with the how he was bringing back the aquatic ambience, a little metallic hit.
I think he just likes reusing his
Yeah,
famous
exactly.
shit. To be honest, bad thing, but I like that one. That you, I think there's remember Life in the Mines.
Yeah, I remember Life in
I
the Mines.
think there's recurring melodies from it, or you would notice it there.
Uh,
It's the same
my
level,
memory is
so
so bad.
my memories.
This that's not a good track to go down with it.
Well, I don't know. That is one of my favorite ones, though. The good
Well, this one or Life in the Mines?
this one. Well, both, but this one I prefer to be honest. There's more going on with it. I think. It's also a better composer. We're
Whoa.
still glazing. Yeah, what? You're not glazing David Wise
Yeah,
the whole
obviously,
episode.
obviously.
The
Please.
oh yeah, I don't know the mechanical clanging sounds mixed with the. This one sounds more like a factory than the other
Yeah.
factory environments I've been obsessed
This
over.
one sounds like the what is it you said earlier? Nature being overtaken by factory.
I did say that.
Yeah, you
Yeah, yeah,
did.
yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know that this is the most cinematic sounding apart from the high tide ride,
High Tide
the
Rise.
minecart one. This one's very cinematic sounding, but not as in your face. It's clearly not a cutscene track. It does loop, but really good. I'd rank that in my top five. Fuck, there's too many songs.
Yeah, we
In my
can't
top five
do
though, I
that.
really really like that one, and we cut out the part right before the preview ended. There's a like a uplifting guitar part. Remember the
Uplifting guitar.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
say
there's a
uplifting, but
guitar
like
section.
the
Just
acoustic.
a subversion on the main.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, there, but like acoustic, like a sad acoustic guitar, but it's also to uplift you to the
the
area. Yeah,
horrors.
yeah, the horrors of the cold factory.
It
That
is so cold in here.
that's a really good one though. Yeah, definitely rank it highly. But
But
let's move on to
now,
our final track.
final track of this double feature episode, much
16
like
bit breakdown.
the constant battle between me and Campbell, the
What?
Seashore War.
Actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like that track quite a bit.
Okay, so you were
As a final track, it doesn't feel as grand as I remember.
well.
but-
This is early into the last world, but this is when you get see everything frozen over.
and there's a
think-
war.
Well, there's not actually a war in this level. Does it sound like a war to you? It
I-
sounds sad.
Yeah, I guess. Well, it doesn't sound like a war. It sounds like the final struggle. More. Yeah.
Well, this is like the sad part before the I guess the like, exciting like climactic part of the game. But people, I think this one has like over a million views. People put this on the same level as Aquatic Ambience for some of his best songs. Would you agree with that?
I don't think it's as good as Aquatic Amp.
yeah, I agree.
It's good.
But I think this is all live.
This,
Yeah.
I don't know about
Okay.
that.
What parts are not live?
Doesn't sound it. I mean, a lot of it, like the.
I mean, we were playing.
There's definitely a lot of filters, especially on the drums there.
But we were playing the uplifting part there. Most of that,
yeah,
there's like a
most of
2 minute
it,
build
yeah.
up of just the like slow strings building, I think, and then that's the little reprieve where they add the
Yeah.
drums and I think it's bongos actually, is it?
I couldn't tell you,
Well, I don't know.
even though I'm a drummer.
Yeah, you are a drummer, and I know nothing, so you should know this. But okay,
I'm too.
I think in terms of it's been too long. Let's so you wouldn't rank that highly from what we've listened to, really?
No, I would rank it highly. I just said it's not as good as
'Cause
Aquatic
you said
Ambience.
earlier I didn't know Donkey Kong was serious.
Yeah.
This is like the
Yeah.
perfect example of the,
No, don't say it.
you see that's the what? Don't say what.
100%.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to take it
The
out.
thing
of my
is, right, the
vocabulary.
environment of this is really cool, and the song on its own is really emotional and like grand, cinematic. Again, as you would say, it feels like
Yeah, it feels like
can
Donkey
imagine-
Kong. Well, now I know it's not his family, but
yeah,
before
it's his family. It's just not
before
a
I
close
could
family.
imagine Donkey Kong fighting the big bad, trying to protect his family. But now I know they're just his friends.
For this song,
Yeah,
I imagine him more walking through his destroyed home with tears in his eyes. To be honest.
similar vibe.
No, not really. One of them's like awesome. This is sad. This
I mean,
song
they're
is so
both- they're
sad
both-
on its own.
Yeah, well, being the last stand protecting your family is pretty sad.
Okay, true. You're thinking about this more dramatically than me. I
Yeah.
can see that.
Who's the final boss?
Lord Frederick. That's his actual name.
Fuck off.
Okay, his design is cool though.
What
but
is
dumb-
he? What is he?
like he's like a warlord.
What?
Yeah, well, he controls a tribe that
What do you
takes
mean
over islands.
warlord? Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, but that's not a
He
look.
commands an army of ships, but he's like a fat walrus. That's the image of him. Okay, yeah, that's a bad render. Before you fight him, he's shrouded in darkness. Okay, for some reason, Lord Frederick is a real guy,
Yeah.
like the 30s, so that makes sense. But yeah, people thought he would be K. Rool because he was shrouded in darkness the whole game. They didn't do that. They didn't have the balls to do that. He's just a new villain. He's kind of cool. I'm fucking laughing at him. Oh my god. Okay. Right, we're getting a little bit off topic here. That's a fucking what is a dapper black guy with a big mustache? Donkey Kong.
Lord Frederick.
That's Lord Frederick.
Is he like? Is this the only game he's in?
Yeah, yeah. He was
Okay.
made for the game. I
Wait. So
think
is
Nintendo had
what
rules
games
about.
Is K. Rool only in like the country games?
Yeah, I
Well,
think he's
this is a
in.
country game, but you
Yeah,
know what I mean.
I think he's in Bonanza, and he's in a lot of the older spin-offs. But they stopped using him for some reason, even though he's a critically acclaimed villain. Um,
Maybe because he's too similar to Bowser, they can't have two big reptiles.
true, he is a bit. Yeah, but he's different. He's more like
Well, he's like.
he's
I
kind of
was
like
gonna. Well, they're both kings as well.
true, but he's kind of like a sly Disney villain type of
He's
character, if you
more
know what I mean.
sleazy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
sleazy. Bowser's just fucking awesome in
Yeah.
comparison. Anyway, the song. So, does that not stand out to you? Maybe it's because we've listened to 15 songs, but when I first
I
heard
don't know.
that,
Yeah, no. The issue with this double feature thing is like everything just blends together
if we
a
listen
bit
to
by
this
the end.
first, though, I think you would be surprised at how good
Yeah.
that is because just so weirdly serious and out of place. It does not match up with the gameplay, to be honest, but the environment is so cool and fitting of it. I guess not much more to say,
I
but
mean, what is the environment like then? Because you said, is it Donkey Kong walking through his destroyed village? Is that what's actually
yes,
happening?
yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole world that's like frozen over, and it's like all this shit from Returns, but scrape it and frozen over. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool aesthetic. This is the only. I mean, a couple of the songs in this world are just depressing like this, but the little part we played is like the uplifting part. That's why you're imagining him fighting for his family.
well, now not anymore
Sorry, I
because
ruined it.
no, well actually you did because you told me they're not his family.
They are his family.
Not really.
Your nephew isn't your family. Okay, Dixie Kong isn't his family.
I would not put my life on the line for my
My
nephew.
nephew. All right, well, that's the difference between me and you, but okay. Podcast is over. I love my nephew. Okay, well, I guess we don't have much to say about that. We've had too much fun. You've not understood the seriousness.
I think I did as we've said, I didn't know Donkey Kong could get this serious.
Yeah, I've put you on. You should. After this, are you gonna listen to like the soundtrack
Oh
or at
yeah.
least this playlist? Because you
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
properly.
This is going in my bank.
Yeah, the bank. Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Taking it all the
I
way.
guess looking back through them, what would you rank as your
Looking back
favorites?
through
We're
them,
not fucking ranking these
we're
from
not doing
best
a
to
full
worst.
ranking.
No,
Looking
that's
back through them,
impossible.
Snowbound still sticks out to me. I know I've said it so many
Better than
times.
Stickerbush Symphony, though. Everyone knows that. You know the Smash Bros. Brawl remix as well.
I mean, I like Stickerbush Symphony. I think it's probably a better song, but just Snowbound,
The
it
choir is so good
sounds
in
like
that song.
it sounds like a snowy terrain. It sounds like winter. It sounds like Christmas.
It sounds like Christmas. It feels like Christmas.
But you know what I'm trying to say, like that.
No, it's really whimsical, but
I think that's the
depressing at the
song
same
that
time.
sticks out to me the
Um,
most. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite, but it's the most memorable.
uh, okay. Let's do like a
Top three. Okay.
top 16. Yeah.
Give us the rundown, Campbell.
Okay, unordered. Stickerbush Symphony.
Yep.
Frozen Frenzy. Last. Actually, okay, either version of Stickerbush Symphony. It
Yep.
changes. The Savannah one I really like, though. That might edge out for me.
I think that one's better environmentally.
I love the Your Factory.
I think that's in my top three.
That one is so cinematic, but the electronic and the live instrument.
It's
Best
a
example.
really good mix of both. I mean, he's just so good at doing it. To be fair,
Honestly, just sweeping like back and forth,
yeah,
sending that. I think for that environment to have it be mostly electronic and still work is really impressive. But like Canyon and Funky Waters are the best for their environment.
I think
The
Funky
best.
Waters edges it out a little.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably. And High Tide Riders is so underrated when people talk about the music as like a cinematic cutscene track, basically. I'd say those stood out the most to me. But now it's your turn. I feel like you like Wingding.
why?
You love Gaster. I don't know.
I mean, I do. Um, I would say for me, I mean, as I've said throughout, Snowbound, that's in there. I think
Snowbound
Frozen
is there for
Frenzy.
me. It's in my top 5, but try to be controversial.
Oh, that's fair. I think Frozen Frenzy for me as well, just because it strikes that balance for me really, really well. And I like listening to it.
Yeah,
I had
okay.
a thought there. I had a thought there and I lost it.
To be fair, Sunset Shore, though, I really like. As something to just listen
Is that
to.
just because my mouse is hovering over?
No, I just remembered it there when you said that. We listen to a lot of music. The vibe of that stage and
We are
the live
we're
jazz is
different
so
people
fucking
compared to
good.
who we were an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the two return songs, even though they're not David Wise, it's very similar style. I like those.
And then
Um,
for my last one though, I'd say the original Stickerbush.
that's fair.
Yeah. So we've got a bit of overlap.
What's Stickerbush Symphony on?
It's
I
good.
love that song. The Tropical Freeze version doesn't stick out to you?
No, it does stick out, but I think as a song I prefer the original.
That's fair. The SNES games are more charming,
Yeah.
just
It's
because
got
they
that
had to be
old kind of
compressed.
dreamy, spacey
But then
feel.
him with live instrument, not limited by that, is really
Yeah,
cool. I'm glad we started with those and changed.
he does put a good twist on the original. I think it's a good twist on it,
It's not
but I
conventional
don't know
music
if I
at all.
prefer it.
Like the obscure instruments and the samples and the jungle ambience.
Yeah.
So fucking cool. I don't think you see like what music can you think of off the top of your head that uses stuff like that? Exactly. It's so unique.
Whenever anyone asks me to think of shit like that, I blank completely.
There's
So
nothing that does it this well. I don't think. Nature as music.
yeah,
So fucking cool. So I've successfully put you on. Then you're gonna listen to
I
this.
think so. And anyone who's made it this far, you should
Thank you.
also listen to Donkey Kong
You
music.
should also play the game. I'm gonna lend you Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, I'll play it.
And my buddy Leo.
By the time, well, maybe not by the time we record the next one, but
I doubt it. You're
at
not gonna
some
have finished
point,
it.
at some point in the future, I'll play it.
We will discuss what you thought of it.
Yeah.
Gonna play Deltarune as well. That's
Yeah,
top priority actually.
obviously. Well, Deltarune episode in the works. So
As soon as you've played it all,
yeah,
yeah. I feel like we need to.
that's the
play it.
work.
That episode will be longer. We'll have so much shit to talk about.
And that'll be longer. I don't know if we can do that.
Yeah, but the amount of lore in that game. That
Maybe we'll do
both
two
know.
parts. Oh, we'll do chapter 1 and chapter 2.
There's 4 chapters.
No. I mean, we'll do
Okay.
we'll do 2 chapters per episode. We'll do 2 chapters per episode.
That's possible. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. True.
And then when the rest comes out, we can do chapter 3. So.
Yeah. Well, we'll sort that out. Chapter 3 is out. Chapter 5 is next.
That's what I'm oh my god. All right, we're ending it here. This guy's a fucking moron.
Thank you, Donkey Kong.
Thank you, Donkey Kong, and thank you to everyone for listening. Subscribe.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye.
Oh, and we'll make out 1,000 subscribers.
I agree.
Bye.